Okay, part of like preparing for the grocery haul and all that stuff is I'm gonna go through the fridge and toss out anything that's expired. I've been sitting in here too long. And then I'm also going to go ahead and wipe out the drawers and get those ready for all the new fruits and veggies. We still have a lot of carrots left over. This is for the turtle though, so the shredded carrots are the turtle food. But there are definitely a few items on this top shelf. This is where I usually put leftovers that I'm gonna need to toss out. Yeah, but that's where I'm gonna start for my preparation for this week for the grocery haul and then the food prep for the week. Alright, so I made a list of everything I want to get done today as far as our meal prep for the week. So I want to make roasted veggies. I have cauliflower, peppers, and potatoes. I want to make up a huge thing of rice. Samaya absolutely loves rice. She would eat it every single day. But it can also go along with some of the chicken that we're going to make this week. I'm going to do chicken in the crock pot, and I just put Italian dressing on it. And that's mainly going to be for myself for dinners. I'm going to make fajita chicken, and then I'm going to make up a huge thing of spaghetti. I have some ground beef that I bought last week. I never ended up making it yet, but it has to be made today, so that works perfect. And then I have hard-boiled eggs. I was going to do, Amar loves hard-boiled eggs, so I'm going to do up about 18 of those, a carton of them that I have. I have stuff for Rice Krispies, and then I have 4 bananas that are turning brown or whatever, so I was gonna make banana bread. Apple crisp is in the crock pot, and it's something that Samaya really enjoys. And then if I get super ambitious, I will make chocolate chip pumpkin muffins. So that's kind of the list of everything I want to make today and have all prepped for the entire week. My meals for dinner, a lot of time I'm gonna have this chicken from the crock pot, and then I have frozen broccoli that I can just, it's in one of those steamer bags that I can heat up in the microwave. So that's pretty much gonna be my dinners most nights. So I wanna be able to have these options for just to heat up real quickly for the girls for dinner. So there you go. That's everything that I'm hoping to accomplish today. So I also bought a bunch of these. Ziploc seemed to be the cheaper brand out of the other options at the grocery store. So I bought up a bunch of these. I have small squares, which are just flatter. And then I bought a bunch of the medium squares. 1, 2, 3 of those. And then I have 2 of the large rectangles. These were each, I believe there were 2 packages for $5. Okay, so this is one of the easiest things I'm doing today. The frozen chicken breast in the crock pot. And then I just pour on this Italian dressing that I had on hand. And I got this from, she changes her channel name. It's Gemeril Stewart. I'll have to look up to see if she changed her YouTube name. But if you type in Gemeril Stewart, it will come up. And I'll leave a link below to her video of it. Because she is definitely the one that I got this from. So, and it's super easy. Let me just get this Italian dressing opened. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump that on there and let that cook all for a few hours today. Probably like 6 hours, I'm thinking. All right, so I have my spaghetti going. I just had this huge jar of Prego that I poured on top of all the spaghetti. So I have the meat, noodles, and then the sauce. I'm gonna mix it all together, and then once it cools off enough, I'll dish it into these separate bowls. And then I also have 5 cups of rice that is cooking right now. It's just minute rice, so it's only gonna take, I think 5 minutes is what it takes. And then I still have the chicken in the crock pot, obviously. The next thing I'm going to work on, Diesel's almost ate a whole thing of strawberries. I'm gonna get the water going for the hard-boiled eggs. And then next I will do the chicken for the chicken fajita stuff. So that is the next thing on the list. All right, you guys, it's going on noon, and I just finished peeling my hard-boiled eggs, which I just searched. I googled hard-boiled eggs and then read a couple of articles on there how to do it, because every time I do it I always have a problem with the shells peeling too much off or them being undercooked or overcooked. So I put them in a pot. I covered them with cold water, And then I brought that cold water like an inch above the eggs, brought that cold water to a boil, which took a long time. And then, because it was a big pot with 18 eggs in it. And then once it came to a boil, I put the lid on and then let it sit on the same burner for like 10 minutes, took it off, and they're done. Perfection, perfection. And I did put a little bit of salt in the water. I went ahead and tried that. And peeling them, let's see. So peeling them, I did it over, so then after the water, I took them out, put them in a strainer into a bowl, ran cold water on them, and let them sit in cold water for a little bit while I was peeling them. And then I had the water coming off the faucet on cold, slowly, and then I peeled them underneath the running water. And then I just had a bowl in the sink where I threw the peels in while I was peeling them so it wouldn't go down my garbage disposal. But this is like the best hard-boiled eggs I've ever made, I swear. It doesn't take too much to make me happy. So I have 4 containers of rice and then 3 of the bigger size of spaghetti. And I think I'm gonna wait until, and then I have the chicken cooking, obviously. I'm gonna wait until after Diesel's nap this afternoon and get started on the roasted vegetables and the chicken fajita stuff. So that way I can cut up the peppers and all that stuff and add that to the chicken if I want some peppers and that. So roasted vegetables, chicken fajitas, is that all like the cooking stuff? So I have the rice. Yeah, so that's all of the like more cooking stuff. And then baking, I think I'm gonna do most of the baking stuff after like Diesel goes to bed at 7:30. So it's going well. Yay. Yay for meal prep. I also wanted to say at this halfway mark, I cleaned up my countertops and I'm running the dishwasher right now, so any dirty dishes are going right now. I've already wiped down the pan that I need for the chicken fajita stuff. So yeah, so it doesn't get too disastrous, I kind of cleaned up after the halfway mark. All right, so I did up my like chicken fajita stuff, and this is just frozen, you know, chicken that was already like this. And then I added I have the Taco Bell fajita seasoning mix that we enjoy, so I just added that to it. But I'll have all this ready and set to go for fajitas one night, and then on top of even some of that rice. The girls really like that, just this chicken on rice. But yeah, so this will be all set. I'm gonna let it cool off and then put it in a container and throw it in the fridge, and it'll be ready just to heat up easily. All right, so this is the last thing on my list as far as food goes. And I think this is gonna be the last thing I do today. The Rice Krispie treats, the apple crisp, the banana bread, and pumpkin muffins I'm gonna try to knock out tomorrow. So, but at least I got all the main food prepped and ready to go. And put in containers in the fridge, and it's gonna make this week so much easier for meals. So here's it's gonna be my roasted veggies. I have 2 trays, cauliflower and peppers, and then a tray of potatoes. And I'm just gonna stick them in the oven for about 40 minutes. Then I'll be all done. All done. So that means I had the spaghetti, I have the rice, I have the chicken fajita stuff, hard-boiled eggs, and then roasted veggies, all prepped and ready for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit thumbs up if you like this video, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.